Okay, friends. So, psychotherapy is more like a story. Everyone kind of, even if we watch the same story, we will develop different kind of thoughts, and that same story may trigger different kind of emotions in different kind of people, and the intensity of the emotions will also vary depending upon the mm, kind of understanding that the particular person develops about that particular scenario or about the particular movie. So welcome, hello, everybody, welcome to this live stream. And the objective of doing this live stream is to help people develop the kind of understanding about life that is usually ignored. Usually we are just too much focused about one particular goal, one particular idea, one particular thought or perception about someone, some situation or whatever, that we don't even give a thought that if some other idea can be true. Okay, so while I'm saying this, so what couple of things happened yesterday. Like I was traveling, I left the homestay, I traveled, booked the ticket, and watched, reached home. So in all of these scenarios, every moment where I was surrounded by people, I may have different perception about different people. Even if you're looking at me with the same mindset, still looking at just look by looking at them, I may have different thoughts about different people, and that may completely depend on the kind of situations and what is going on in my mind at that particular moment. If I'm happy, I'll be not observing a lot about the people, and if I'm dealing with kids, I may be very generous, I may be very light-hearted, and if I'm dealing with someone matured, I may be dealing kind of in a very different behavior. So these behaviors mostly depend on there are different theories of psychotherapy actually. So counseling and psychotherapy, why it is important. These are important because mostly we live our life in our mind, not as per our mind, in our mind. Whatever is there in our mind, that is reflected in the real life also. You can do a small experiment, like just start thinking about positive thoughts, and more positive thoughts will come. And if you do vice versa also, I would just don't want to say, but if some negative thoughts come, then it becomes a stream. So life is like a flow or a stream of water or any other thing. Like so, rather than analyzing too much, we need to live the moment. That is more important. And over analyzing also creates the problem. Even if we are too much expert of a situation, and if we cannot act in that particular moment, particular scenario, take the example of any game or whatever. If you cannot put a shot, you cannot put a basket into the ring, basketball into the ring, ball into the basket or ball into the ring, then all of your experience of your maybe hundreds or thousands of years of coaching I mean, the wisdom worth of that many years may go waste if you cannot act in that particular moment. That's why living in present is very much important to deal with the scenarios and take the situation as it is coming, not by our perception that we have created about the situation or by one particular person. Take the situation as it comes. And it is also very important to always keep a broader perspective and look at the situation from different perspectives, from everyone's perspective rather. Whoever is involved in the situation, whoever is the reason you are thinking about one particular scenario. So think about from everyone's hat, think from everyone's perspective, and then explain the scenario. You will find that every time you are explaining the situation or looking at the situation in very different ways, there may be some overlapping thoughts, but overall it can be many different ways. For example, if a ball is thrown at you, every different player, depending on their experience, may take kind of different kind of shot at the ball. Some will leave, some will play, some will shoot, go for a six or a huge shot. So psychotherapy deals with these kind of scenarios where your daily thoughts and course of actions are questioned, and when you present a problem, you are supposed to think about the different scenarios and the root cause of the particular problem. And generally it is the belief system that we have developed over the years, and then we are supposed to develop healthier habits, like being mindful, waking up in the sun, go in the sun, and kind of doing the light yoga workouts that keep us active and present this into the scenario, so that we don't speculate a lot and stop over analyzing the situation, and based on our intuition try to solve a problem. Also, if we are not given a particular window to solve a problem, it may take us and lot much time, since reaching a solution may take this much time. So also the kind of psychotherapy depends on the counselor's kind of experience, and counselor led the therapy, where counselor leads the therapy, and there can be where the client can be given the scenarios based on which it is supposed to reach one particular solution. So in all of these, counselor and counselee together define or decide whether how many times they will meet to make sure that the therapy is going in the right direction. Okay, guys, I will keep this video short only. The whole perspective was to give you a glimpse of psychotherapy, what psychotherapy looks like, and we'll explain step by step, process by process in the coming videos. Thank you so much.